What's going on, people? Welcome to the Michael Garza show. We're going to talk a little bit about the LA riots. We're going to look at a few news articles. As we all know, the LA riots have, if we're going to be quite honest, have gotten a little out of hand. And I think we're all kind of done with the whole thing. We've been covering these riots from the comfort of my home. And quite frankly, I hope LA burns. So the question is, will LA continue to burn? Will the vandalism keep happening? What would have happened if Trump didn't send in the National Guard or the Marines? What would have happened? I don't know. Would it have been a better situation? These people are clearly the rioters, the looters, they're all mentally unstable. ICE being there, I don't see a problem with that. Sorry. I don't. Biden and Harris left the door wide open. A lot of people came through the border, unchecked, unvetted. And because of that, this is why this happens. So you could blame Trump all you want, but you'd be wrong. Is it Trump's fault that you guys have no self-control and burn everything in sight and start vandalizing shit? No, it's not Trump's fault. It's yours. Because this is why people with a little bit of a brain, like myself, are like, like, no, thank you. Hold on. All right, let's do this. I'm bouncing. Raise the roof. Oh, yeah, let me tell you something now. What's up, Jaden Cruz? What up, boy? Yeah, let me tell you something now. All right, let's take a look here. We're watching this. We're watching this hard. We're watching this soft. We're doing this right. We're doing this tight. Where do you go, my lovely? I wanna know. Where do you go, my love? So this is actually a ball. It's an exercise ball. If you want to know the truth, that's where I bought it. I got it from Big Five, baby. Big Five's the goat, dude. LOL? Let's give me some Firefox. You get Firefox. What's up with all these fucking Israel flags? I mean, I'm cool. Like, I don't know. I don't like either country. I'm not a fan of Palestine. I'm not a fan of Israel. I think most people would be honest and say they don't care. Mm. Hebrew National. Mm. Mm. Mike, oh yeah, dude. Mm. Hot dog. Mm. How's the hot dogs going, man? Mm. Solid. So fucking good. That shit right here. Mm. So I used a lot of avocado oil. That shit's the best. Oh shit. We got Asmund Gould reacting to what's his nuts? Hassan. God, Hassan Piker's such a chode. Such a tool. Let's see what Hassan's talking about now.
Worry about property damage for the sake of property damage. You know?
Why is it so hard to just say that setting a car on fire is bad?
What do you think he would post on Twitter if he came back to his Porsche on fire?
Exactly. This is the core of most of the luxury beliefs that fuel these protests. These people never have to live with the consequences of their own suicidal empathy.
There's good stuff happening on the protest side always. You only see the looting of Target. You don't see the redistribution of the goods.
I'm sorry, it's all looting. These riots, these protests, it's primarily an excuse to go riot and to loot. Really, it's an excuse to steal shit, is really what it boils down to. Let's keep going.
That they took from Target back to the community.
Even if
Oh, that looting. All them iPhones being stolen by certain people.
if someone were to burn my fucking leased car, like I still have insurance.
It's okay because it's not my car and somebody else has to pay for it.
This is why liberals should not run anything, because they don't really think about the things they do. They'll vandalize whatever and they'll be like, oh, somebody will pay for it. Somebody always has to pay for it is the thing. So I don't know. Intentional vandalism is terrible. All these morons setting cars on fire, looting the Target stores. It's really just chaos run amok, and it's a bunch of losers. I have no faith in this generation.
Well, I mean, look, at least he's being honest, right?
That's a far
Yeah.
more preferable outcome. That's what I'm saying.
If somebody was at Hassan's house or on Hassan's property and Hassan didn't want him there, Hassan would be calling the police to have them get removed. For whatever reason, obviously, this isn't something that a country can do. Only Hassan can do this. It's okay if his car gets burned down because it's not his car. He's only leasing it. And also, he has insurance that's going to pay for it anyway. And this is the reason why it's okay to set cars
Or their livelihood.
It's funny because Asmongold makes a good point, man. Even if you have insurance on your car, or there's insurance on the car that person vandalized, that doesn't matter. That's still vandalism. Somebody has to pay for it. Somebody has to make the call to their insurance company. Insurance company has to pay for it. That person probably will have to have a higher premium because he lives in a fucking crazy area. By crazy area, I mean fucking LA. I have no sympathy for these protesters. In fact, I hope they all, let's just say, by rubber bullets. I don't know. I'm not going to say what I hope happens to them. I hope they all live, of course. I just hope that they get their asses handed to them. That's all I want to see. Oh, we got gay bitch. Oh, jeez. More of this shit. Hold on. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. So freaking good. Mm. So flipping good. All right. So Asmon's asking,
You're ready. The Goof Boys. Oh, got him.
oh shit. Oh
They
my
gotta get
God.
these boys. They gotta get these boys under control, bro. Like,
This is insane.
getting away. They all getting away. Bro. Cops are embarrassing.
This is
I got
crazy,
a few
man.
of them at least, right? Oh man. Imagine driving by this, yeah. There you go. Uh-oh.
This is wild, dude. These LA riots, man, they're the gift that keeps on giving. It does feel good to see police officers actually stopping criminals for once in LA. That's like never happens. It's almost as rare as seeing Sasquatch.
There we
God,
go.
LA sucks.
See, this is what I want to see. I want to see.
I've never been to LA, but dude, what a fucking embarrassment of a city. What a freaking embarrassment of a city.
This. This is what we need to do.
By the way, I'm not even going to call you guys protesters anymore. You're all rioters to me at this point. And besides, by the way, those of you who are comparing this to January 6th are idiots. This is far worse. You guys are causing so much fucking destruction. All you LA rioters, you're causing a ton of destruction. You're being total pieces of garbage. Just to let you know. Let's keep going. Before we keep going, hold on. Gotta get more likes, you guys. More likes. I need it. 'Cause I need you. And I want you. Crawling underneath my skin. Like the hunger. Found the place I've never been. One second, folks. Sorry about that. It's taking a little longer than expected.
Like, if I ever ran for public office, I probably would never do this, as I would lose. But if I ever did, this would be a major platform of mine. Bring back work camps. Absolutely. I watch these prison documentaries. They just sitting around, they ain't doing shit. It's peaceful shopping. These are undocumented shoppers. Okay, guys? They're not thieves. They're undocumented.
That's a new term, undocumented shoppers. So anytime somebody's stealing, they're now undocumented shoppers. That is pretty flipping good. That's funny. This is why Democrats never are not going to win any elections anytime soon. Soft on crime. Shit like these LA riots are out of control, by the way. Unbelievable. Like, I'm on this. Here's the side I'm on. I'm on ISIS side at this point. You guys have not brought in. So the LA rioters, by the way, have moved me further away from their cause. Because they're all loony. They're all lunatics. I'm fine with ICE at this point. Totally cool. Totally fine.
Documented shoppers. How do we know they didn't?
This is wild, man.
Yep. Look at all this shit, bro. Don't tell me they would. They just go back in again? They just going back. And look at them, bro. Like, you know what this reminds me of? Rats. A bunch of rats, bro. As soon as.
Dude, Asmon's got a point, man. These are rats. These are human rats doing trashy ass freaking things, man. Unreal.
As this happens.
That's great.
Oh, yeah. Oh, great. That's really good. That's, oh, yeah. It's a peaceful, guys, these are pipe bombs of peace. You have to understand.
God, this is one of the reasons, man, why I just don't take the left seriously. This is what every time there's some sort of riot. Do you guys remember when Minnesota burned down, the George Floyd Summer of Love riots? I love how everybody tends to forget the damage that the left does, but the left is always touting about January 6th, January 6th. Okay. Yeah, January 6th happened. And it wasn't the prettiest thing in the world. But one person died, by the way. Not a good number, by the way. I'm pretty sure people are dying from these riots. California just refuses to put out the numbers.
Understand that this is part of the First Amendment right to throw pipe bombs at cars and set them on fire. What are you guys, not like protesting? Call them peace bombs. Yeah, peace bombs.
This is insane. And first off, why are any of these people even thinking about driving into downtown LA? I honestly, if I were rich, or even I'm fairly, actually I shouldn't tell too much about how much I make, but I would not want to live or ever go to Los Angeles again. This would put a real bad taste in my mouth. Yeah. One moment. Hello. Dude, what up, dude? I'm live. You wanna come in? What are you up to, bro? Oh, DoorDash?
Yeah.
Yeah. As long as you don't have one at the moment. Okay, cool.
Is Tyler on?
I haven't seen him in the chat yet. But dude,
I was gonna sneak attack. I got here on Sunday, but then I ended up going to like Eugene.
freaked me out. I thought you were like the cops for a second. I was like, oh god, what? I was like, was I saying too many bad things? But dude, I'm watching these LA riot videos and shit, and like I'm just like saying like, no, LA's fucking trash now, dude. The Lakers are good. Well, actually, no, they're kind of trash. But dude, I've been watching these like.
The Lakers are like the freaking thing protest thing down there.
Dude, this is insane, man. Dude, all the fucking cars they're burning, and like, dude, Trump had to get the National Guard in and shit. And I'm like,
they were throwing rocks at that like LAPD
Dude.
police cars and all that.
it's like
It's crazy, dude.
they want normal people to believe in their cause. Well, I moved so far away from that cause at this point that I love that ICE is down right now. Like, go
They
for it.
have to do their job,
Fucking go for it, dude. Because it's like there's so many. Asmund Gold was calling all the shoplifters though. He's like, you guys, we got to be sensitive. They're undocumented shoplifters. They're undocumented looters.
How's the manager been treating you lately? So,
I just avoid her at this point. I'm just like
let her do whatever.
Yeah, I mean, I have to like do one-on-ones with her every now and then, but like at this point, it's just like I'm okay with getting fired. I've made peace with that. If I get fired, I get fired. I'm putting myself in positions to do what I need to do. Like I've been up in the blog a little bit. I've been doing Amazon affiliate marketing and shit.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, where you put the links down and then.
Yep. Just like what you do, dude.
Yeah,
And I actually put those links
Oh, the
in my.
symbols.
I put those links in my YouTube descriptions too. So if people want to buy
I
like,
should do it all around, not just TikTok, but like yeah, I should do like the whole Amazon affiliate thing.
it's fun, man. I don't know how many people buy, but like check this out. Like if you look at the description here, if it shows. Here we go. So like favorite energy drink, and I got like a link, a specialized link that goes to it. My smartphone, so people can basically buy the same things that I have: the webcam I use, the computer I use, the microphone I use. Shit. So I try to help hook people up with the equipment that I use if people ever want to buy it, so they could, and then I get a commission. So I don't take any money out of their pocket, so they can buy what cool shit that I own. If they want to carbon copy clone me. I was actually even thinking about the shoes that I wear too. I was gonna like look for, I don't know if they sell Brooks shoes on Amazon, but I was gonna look for a pair, the same pair that I have, and see if I can put a link on there and be like, you want my shoes too? But dude, it's good to see you, man. Brother.
You're like, what the hell, bro?
I was like, I actually did
It was
look.
only 2 months that I was gone.
It was funny though. I looked through the people though, just in case.
I should've covered it. I should've covered it.
I was like, cause I legit.
I forgot, yeah.
I was like, oh shit, fucking cops, dude. I was like, oh,
It was
it
a
is.
quiet knock.
I was like, oh shit, it is a cop. My man's got a badge.
It was a quiet knock.
Well, I mean, you do got a badge.
I got
You're
the
legit, dude.
Yeah, I'm a legit guy.
I was making some burgers and shit, and I got a burger press. I got one of those little burger presses so I can make it very
Did you
easy.
see my new ball that I got on TikTok?
Oh, you got any ball?
I brought it to Q's too, so I have it with me, but
Shit, dude.
I'll have to find it in my video. I just forgot to bring my pump.
Oh shit, I got a bump.
It came with a free one too. Yeah, I was gonna pull up on Tidalord at some point and just maybe take a picture of his house or knock on the door. You'd be like, what the fuck? Yeah, here it is, this ball. It's a pretty good ball.
Oh shit, I think you remember.
I think I was talking about it, right?
Yeah.
Came with the little net. I left the net in Thule or Cal.
What brand is that?
Just one of the TikTok balls. I don't know. It's
Oh.
pretty good though.
They made in China. It's all good though. Yeah, it looks like a pretty pimp ass. Ooh.
Oh,
Oh wait,
I-
yeah, I did see some of these videos where you did like some of the cool.
It's like, go check it out. The ball.
One of these days I was gonna.
Yeah, I was only gone for like 2 months.
Yeah, no, it feels longer. I don't know why.
Yeah, I
Dude.
guess just time just freaking
Yeah.
dragged on, and then I don't.
I mean, I'm glad it felt longer because honestly, I don't like it when time goes by too quickly.
Yeah.
Like I don't mind when
It felt
things.
quick for me.
Sure. Oh yeah.
2 months. I wasn't really doing much out there, but I was like, dude, it's already June coming up. I was like, that means I'm coming back to Q's. That's crazy. I'm on tour everywhere. Went
But,
to Eugene yesterday.
Dude, almost fully monetized by the way on YouTube, man. I'm
4,000 subscribers. That's awesome.
well, not the subscribers part. It's the watch hours.
That's so badass.
See,
though.
3,000,
I'm at 1,005 subscribers. I just need more.
Oh, you need more subs, dude.
Yeah.
You got do you check your watch time hours on YouTube Studio at all?
Yeah.
Because if you check your watch time hours, if you got at least 4,000 watch time hours, then
You said the live streaming vertical was pretty good.
yeah, that's the best way to get a new audience. Plus, you do really well on TikTok. You'll do very, very well on.
I can always like send them to my YouTube or send them to my be like, hey, you know, I'm on here. Go check out my TikTok. I get 11,000, 11.2.
Exactly. First off, you're also young and you look more hip. So like more people want to follow you on TikTok. And me, I'm just a fat ass that people are just like, the fuck you doing? Dude, I was bouncing on my little ball right there, dude, just like sitting. They're like, what the fuck? You on a bouncy chair? It's like fuck yeah.
Yeah, I gotta see your boy Jericho, man. I gotta see him.
Chris
And
Jericho.
they work Molly Short.
Dude, I can't believe
The wrestlers that were going was Kelly, Big Show, Chris Jericho over to that Washington SummerCon.
Damn, dude.
Then there was somebody, Bret Hart.
Oh, Bret Hart. Fuck yeah.
Hitman Hart. And then a couple other people. Pauly Shore's going. Then you got the Cobra Kai cast going. Like John Kreese, the guy that's like sweep the leg.
Oh, hell yeah, dude.
That guy's legendary.
It's a solid lineup, man.
And there's a couple other people as well, I think. Yeah, Tyler didn't even finish his pubs. Actually, good.
No, dude, actually, it's funny. I've been saving it. You want a PBR or not PBR, but the
Nah.
I don't even know those.
Alright. Right later on. Yeah, dashing right now. So.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
You're good.
How are the orders looking?
I got a Safeway one for like 7 something, and then I just got done doing a Wendy's one. They're about to like Charleston.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude.
Paid like $12, $12.84.
What a staff, man. I love
The guy was like, "Oh, you're an NBA fan?" He's like, "You watching the finals?" I was like, "Yeah, okay." He's like, "They're gonna win it all." He's like, "That's my team."
Dude, what is that, dude? We got
He's like, I was Supersonics, and they were Seattle Supersonics. I was like, "Oh, dude, KD was a beast."
I didn't know there were any old Supersonics fans who are actually fans of OKC.
He was at the Coast Guard place. That guy.
Oh, shit. Oh, he's at the Coast Guard place. Hell yeah, dude. I've actually done a couple deliveries out there myself, dude.
Yeah, you gotta turn down on Kingfisher.
Yeah, that's the one, dude.
Yeah.
They tip pretty well,
dude. They tip really good.
These guys are awesome, man.
Yeah,
Definitely.
yeah, man.
King tippers, dude.
Yeah. They go along with it.
But yeah, I'm just kind of
Strolling along.
doing crazy stuff, trying to do as many live videos as I can, milk the watch.
Dude, I was wondering what happened in the weather. I was gonna see if you were gonna like be live at like the park or something, and just try to play.
Well, I had to do a bunch of laundry and stuff, and then I had to go do some grocery shopping. So I actually just got back, probably no more than 40 minutes ago. Well, maybe 40 minutes ago. But yeah, I just been cooking food and live streaming. And dude, she's that big ass thing of ravioli, motherfucker.
Where'd you get that grocery outlet?
Grocery outlet, dude.
Yeah, you're gonna get that. You're gonna go to that new one when it's the grand opening.
Oh, hello.
It's coming up soon, I think.
Oh, I love, dude. And I guess they're replacing the grocery outlet in Empire with the one in North Bend.
It's still gonna be there, though, right?
Mm-mm.
No.
I mean, they're still gonna be there for a while, but
Then they're gonna get rid of it eventually. I wonder what they're gonna put there.
I'm not too sure. But
Probably like a store or something. American Market.
I was hoping that they would have 2 grocery outlets, man. One in North Bend, one in Empire.
That'd be lit, yeah.
Because then I can make 2 stops.
The American Market. They're gonna make another one of those. Like the fast ones.
I love the American markets, dude.
They're pretty good.
Those guys are pretty dope.
They're fast with like their job. Same with 7-Eleven. 7-Eleven's gotten pretty quick with like. I remember I was doing some DoorDashes and stuff. They were pretty quick with it.
Yeah, I don't mind 7-Eleven orders. Sometimes if it's really busy.
Your concert like July or August.
July.
Damn, it's coming up, man.
Oh, yeah. I'm excited, man. I can't wait to see Our Lady Peace, bro.
A lot of it. I thought you went there when you showed me that one, like that. Show.
No, nothing like that.
Yeah, no, I'm in Eugene. I was like, I was already over at this place.
Oh man, my boy Nawatney, dude, he's fucking killing it. Dude. He's been doing like his freaking live streams and shit. Been like interviewing people. He's just savage, dude. I love Nawatney. Shout out to Nawatney, baby. Woo. But yeah, I'm just being fat on the internet. But getting my core worked out, dude. I've been using this as a chair, and I use it when I'm working my job and I'm doing this shit.
You ran into your boy yesterday.
Which boy, dude? Oh, hold on, let me guess.
Walmart guy, dude. The Walmart guy that you were saying.
Oh, dude,
not your boy, but like
The pedo
that's
dude.
crazy.
You saw him?
No,
actually-
you just said you're
Oh yeah, I thought you saw him too. I was like, oh shit, dude. Okay. Yeah, he.
So, he's a checker, or like what the heck does he do? That's crazy. How is he even able to work over there? Thought he can't be around any like.
I guess he didn't get charged. I think it's because so I think he has special needs and shit, and has autism. So I think Oregon's pretty soft on anybody who has special needs and does that pedo shit. But he's still pedoing, dude. They gotta put hopefully
They gotta do something like keep him.
he
away.
can't be around kids. Like I feel like working in Walmart, that's insane.
That's so. There's so much people that go there. Customers with
Yeah.
kids, like
And I don't know if he's like, because I think he was working at Sunset. Obviously, I think they got wind of that video. The Sunset Middle School did. I think he got his ass canned there. But dude, it's just like it's insane. I almost kind of want to go to his house and be like, dude, what gives? Like, why are you working?
Like, was he a checker there, or like?
Oh no, I
how did the
just.
story go down. You just seen him, and you
So well, first off, somebody actually posted a video on the Facebook groups, and that he was there.
Yeah.
And then I went there the other day just to get a couple things, and then I see him. I was like, I didn't really interact with him or anything, but I just saw him walking because I think he was like getting off work or something like that or whatever. But I just saw him walking, looking at his phone. I almost wanted to go up to him. I almost wanted to be like, dude, I do want to apologize that I told all your neighbors about that fucking video. I was the one who told his neighbors to begin with about that video.
No, you don't have anything to apologize for. That
I feel bad because he is clearly like autistic
that's
and
a good
shit.
thing that you did that though, because it doesn't matter.
It does keep the kids away from the house. Like that's a big deal.
It
So
doesn't matter. Yeah, that guy's.
I mean, part of me like, there's two sides of me. Two sides of me that does feel bad that he's special needs and that he has to resort to that. He does probably have the mind of a child, and he thinks he's a child, and that's hopefully somebody could tell him no, that's not okay. You gotta go 18 or older, but if he's going 18 or older, that's fine, totally fine. At least keep it legal. If you're gonna if he's a pedo, fine, just stay away from the kids. If he's a pedo, he probably can't help it. Just stay the fuck away from the kids. Just that's all I ask.
That's fucking crazy.
That's weird. And the fact that he was working with kids for so long is even freakier.
Yeah, it's a fucking.
Because they looked at his position in that Alex Rosen video. I don't know if you ever ended up watching that Alex.
I watched the
Rosen.
whole thing when you.
Oh, when I was reacting
you
to
were
it.
reacting to it, and then
Yeah.
I think I did a not like I watched it because you were pausing it and just talking about it.
Mhm.
I watched the whole thing of that, and I also rewatched it again just to because I think I was going to I can't remember where I was going. I think the river or something. So I had to stop playing it for a minute because I was just out and about. Service was bad, and I was gonna go swimming or whatever.
Oh yeah.
So I was like, I'll watch it later on, and then I checked it out later on. Once I got back home, at one point.
Yeah.
That shit's crazy. I remember, I think when you did that reaction video, you went there the next couple, a day or so later.
Yeah.
And then I did a DoorDash around that area. I was like, this is that damn road.
Yep.
It's right behind, right when you come up to that store right there in Airport Heights, up that way.
Yep. Exactly. And the fact that we were able to find it though, Tim Smith was dope.
He's like, look at the numbers, this, North Bend, boom, 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 bam, bam.
Dude's a detective. Dude's a detective, man. I was like, dude.
Crazy.
Once he found out the number, because the number of the house next to it was kind of a dead giveaway. So what he did was he took that number and looked at all the different houses that had that number from Coos Bay, North Bend. He looked at Google Maps, looked at each and every one of them, and he was able to quickly figure out the house.
Instantly found it. He's like, it's this one next to this red truck one or whatever the heck it was.
Just unreal.
It's the red vehicle that's in the driveway.
It's freaking unbelievable, man.
Found it quick.
It's funny, I'm live streaming still, but I don't give a shit. I'm just like, where my back's turned. They're like, what the? Actually, it might be a funny live stream. Like, why is your back turned, dude?
Why is this guy? There's a voice in his head, and he hears this voice. You don't even see me. You can't even see me.
That's funny shit, though.
His back's turned. What the hell?
They might even think I just forgot to turn off my stream or something like that. So.
Oh shit, dude! This guy forgot. Shit.
Pretty funny though, man. But just cool to see you, bro.
Yeah, man. Yeah, we're gonna have to hook up or something.
Hook that shit
One
up,
of
bro.
these days, whenever you're not busy.
Well, I know I'm off at 4.
Tomorrow or just
All days. All Monday through
You've
Friday.
been doing 7 to 4s? 7 to 4s?
7 to 4, yeah. Yep. Yeah, I'm always up 7 to 4, so.
Yeah, I was like, I just did that the other day, so I got back into queues at like midnight. Ended up passing out at like 1 o'clock, and then Dan's wanted to wake up at like 5 or 6 to get to Eugene, so I was on the road. It was like a tour bus.
What a sad dude.
Had to keep me up somehow, so I did the old. No, I'm just kidding.
Did that cocaine?
I did it with some Smarties. I crunched up the Smarties.
Look at that sugar rush, dude. Snorting them pixie sticks, bro.
Yeah, crunching it.
That's how I do it.
Yeah, I remember kids did that all the time. I was like, what the? I was like, y'all are weird, man. What the fuck? They crunch it up. We're like, what are you doing? Man? You just eating a Smartie? Like, what the fuck? Like a twat-kids.
Need to snort it, dude.
They
That's
needed, to
what
wake
that
up,
sugar rush.
they needed to wake up at 8 o'clock for that school, dude.
Oh man. I look at half-pound burger right here.
Hell yeah, dude.
Big boy. I got a big burger press. Just so that way you can make rounder, bigger patties. Do
Yeah.
not disappoint.
Had burgers like all weekend long. When you were talking on the phone with us, me and
Yeah.
Chitch was over there. He was over there with us, and we ended up having like barbecues. and
Chitch and
shit.
Chitch?
Nah.
No chitch.
No shit.
I hope you guys enjoyed that Biden shit.
Dude,
I hope
that was
the
fucking beautiful. My dad loved it too.
did you say
He's like, is Big Mac at the Boardwalk going off on these people? And we're like, yeah, dude.
dude, it was funny. It was
They never heard you talk like that. They're like, damn. They're like, that's awesome.
that was going hard, dude. Well, these people were pissing me off. It started with that woman fucking telling me not to stand in front of the sign.
Oh, fuck that bitch.
I was like, I'm only in front of it for a fucking second. And like, she's just like, most people like you who don't follow the rules. And I was like, I don't know. She said something, I can't remember what I said exactly, but something like, it's like, and I was like, well, it's not a rule. Oh, that's right. I said it's a rule that I'm not going to follow.
Yeah,
And
you
she's like,
do you or whatever.
she's like, that's why you are who you are. And I was like, that's why you are who you are.
You should have been like, can you like shut up?
You're like, shut up.
Can you like shut up?
You're really killing my vibe.
Family.
This bitch sucks. I should just talk like butthead the whole time. Like, that fine sucks.
That sucks.
Trump's the fucking man.
Bye. Bisexual. Bye.
All the friggin' they were some of the protesters next to me though were just like looking at me like I was on crack. It was hilarious.
You was working. You were.
I was like rapping about Biden and how much I want him to like do OnlyFans and shit, and how I want an OnlyFans president. You know, I was like, oh man, it was fun. It was fun to. I love trolling. I'm a troll deep down. I love trolling those people.
You're the troll demon.
I can't help it, man. Like I didn't even expect there to be one. I thought it was. I was actually just gonna go for a stroll on the boardwalk.
Yeah,
And then I see all these boomers protest, and I was like, "Oh shit!"
Yeah,
I was like, "It's time to bring down the house."
Beautiful, dude.
Dude, it was fun,
And
man.
then you seen Dan's. I was telling Dan. Like,
Yeah.
She's...
I pointed to her and Usama, and I was like, "I think it was." Well, I think I saw Usama. I wasn't sure if Dan was next to Usama,
I think she was. Yeah.
but I saw Usama, and I was like, "Oh shit!"
Yeah, they were like.
I was like, "Bandits 2028."
Dan was like, yeah, I seen Big Mac. I'm like, really? Like after I was like, Big Mac said he seen you, and she's like, yeah, I seen him too. I was like, what a beast.
It was funny, man. I yelled at them. I was like, "Bandits 2028, dude!"
Yeah, pants in my pants.
Dude, I love telling people that I'd rather have pants in my pants than walls on my balls, baby. But dude, I don't know, man. I definitely like after seeing all those LA riots, you know, I'm like, dude, I don't know how people can vote for Democrats because Democrats, I swear. And you know they always said like January 6th was so terrible. It's like, dude, what about those George Floyd riots that they did?
Yeah.
They burned down most of Minnesota. So it's like most Democrats are out of their mind. Like the whole Democratic base has lost the plot.
They're
They're
anti-Trump, and they just the minute they hear Trump, it's like it triggers them.
And they justify their violence and their vandalism by saying Trump made me do it, or some bullshit, or like Trump aggravated me, made me mad. It aggravated us. Like, dude, no, you guys are just throwing a temper tantrum.
You go and you rob a store of shoes.
Yeah.
Like, what?
Dude, all the looting videos. I mean, I don't know if you've been keeping up with all the looting videos.
They're burning cars. They're throwing rocks at the LAPD cars. They're destroying their own city.
It's just insane, dude.
They're destroying their own city right in front of their faces. And Newsom's an idiot. He's not a guy that's just a moron.
See if anybody's commenting on my ass. Let's see here. That's funny though. Holy shit. Yeah, I'm just this is exciting though, man. I just getting so close to the 4,000 watch hours, and I got the memberships activated. I got a total of 3 members so far, and so I think I put it to the lowest dollar amount per month. So 99 cents is the lowest amount that you could pay, and then $1.99 is the highest. The reason I did that was because one, YouTube only allows two or more levels of membership. I wanted just one. I wanted a flat membership of 99 cents for everybody because I wanted to be like the dollar store of YouTubers. Because I was going to do exclusive content where I talked about like a little more in depth on my portfolio and what I invest in overall. And I figured that would be worth some money because I got some interesting investments that I hold on to, and like I just I was like, I really wanted to just do 99 cents, but luckily everybody's been really cool about it. The people who have subscribed, they're just like, oh, it's fine. It helps keep the lights on the show. They understand what's going on. So I even told them, I was like, you guys don't have to be, you guys can unsubscribe at any time. Just never feel pressured to keep the subscription. Because I don't really want, unless it gets them free advertising for their YouTube channels because they're members, I constantly give them shout outs. I'm like, oh yeah, my boy Yoggers, my boy Michael Donaldson. Dude, he's a champ. Dude, he was the first one to give me a super chat, and he was the first one to sign up for the membership. So he's the realest. I've never even met this man.
I'm waiting for you to throw a mansion party so you can come.
Did he party? But oh man, I was thinking about doing like once I get really close to 4,000 watch hours or something. I was gonna have like a Garza party freak off. Like I was gonna call it, it's gonna be me and like maybe these red shorts and
like,
no shirt on, and I'll be like screaming.
Yeah, what's the boys doing? You might want to do. Yeah, White Eagle here, freaking Nathan.
That'd be awesome. It's just me, like fucking no shirt on, putting baby oil on myself, where they're just looking at me like.
You're like Tyler, you're invited.
I would just tell them they could come over and drink all the beer they want, but they gotta look disgusted when they look at me on camera. They gotta look at me and be like, I don't know you, but like make it look like my friends.
You make a whole list. You gotta make the list. Tyler Lord, Ants, Nathan, White Eagle, Twitch.
Dude, it's too funny.
You invite everybody over. We're like, what's going on? You have come and entered the Diddy Decipher.
What's the password?
What's the password?
Baby oil? Oh, how did you know? Come on.
You're in.
I would have accepted just about anything he gave me, but baby oil gives you VIP.
That's a good one. That's a great one.
That gives you VIP access.
Yeah, VIP.
Oh my god.
Damn, dude, nothing yet. It's been slow a little bit right now. But...
Yeah, I know the late nights. Once it
gets a little slower. Yeah, early in the day it's pretty. It's a busy. Right?
What does it show for the hot spots right now for restaurants?
Margaritas. Then we got a Safeway.
Margaritas. Is that the little place right there? That Mexican restaurant next to McKay's? Oh, they dash. They're part of the dash.
Yeah, they do dash.
I didn't know that. How long have they been doing it for?
I think they've been doing it for a while because I did it last time when I was in town.
Oh, shit.
Barclays does it.
Yeah, I never get margaritas at all. Like, I never get those orders. Yeah, they're probably like in every now and then.
Yeah, kind of depends.
Yeah, I think probably not a lot of people realize that they're on DoorDash or something. Or
Margaritas pretty good. I like margaritas.
oh yeah, I love doing food truck
Too
deliveries.
bad
dude.
like Casino doesn't.
Dude, if Casino did
They
DoorDash,
got Timbers. They got the
Oh.
place, the warehouse.
dude, that would be a gold mine. You just hang out at the casino all day.
Warehouse going on. Yeah, you could hang out, maybe spend a couple dollars, drink that.
Dude, free soda.
free
you
soda,
always
free
get
drinks,
free soda,
chocolate
dude.
milk, yeah.
Yeah, 24/7 free soda.
That'd be the spot right there.
I was actually
Now,
thinking
food trucks is good too. Like if they did that, Casino did that, they'd be
rolling.
those restaurants would be doing pretty booming. I think.
Oh, without a doubt.
They had Timbers has like that carne asada fries or Warehouse 101
Yeah.
carne asada fries. Freaking bomb, dude.
Try to put myself more in the frame here, so that way people can see my ass. Let's see how many.
They had a food court's pretty good. They have a lot of their spots always booming.
Dude, fuck yeah, dude. Oh, back. Oh.
But man, I might go hit up Tyler and see what the hell he's doing.
See what my
He
man's
doesn't even
doing.
know I'm in town.
Yeah, dude. I know I'm a little bit burnt out today. Today was just a long day, man. I took like pretty good amount of calls today, so I'm just like, yeah. And like I said, I've been a little burnt out from the job, so I'm just like, yeah. Like I said, if I get fired, I don't even care if I call out anymore. Like, I'm like, yeah, I'll call out today. You know,
Yeah, fuck.
we got enough coverage. We actually don't, to be honest. They
Yeah,
fired 2 people.
Why would they do like what?
Well, it's because they were trying to downsize. Well, we're not even a big team to begin with, so I was like, why the fuck are you guys downsizing?
Yeah.
Like, I understand you want to be a little cheap, I get it, but like, I don't even think they were underperforming that much. And then the next thing I know, 2 people decide to quit, and I think I know why, because shitty supervisor. I think she treats other people like garbage too, and they're tired of it. I think a lot of it has to do with our clients' demands on certain things too. Like they demand certain handle time and shit, but I meet all of it. But like I said, my supervisor nitpicks my talk time, which is part of the overall handle time. And if I'm meeting handle time, who the fuck cares about my talk time? It's a combination of talk time and wrap time. So wrap time is the time that you take after the call ends. My wrap time is only like 20 seconds on average. Our expected wrap time is 1 minute 30. So I'm really doing a good job keeping my wrap time short. And my call time is usually about 4 minutes 45 seconds to 5 minutes on average. So I'm meeting the average handle time. But the problem is my supervisor's like, well, if you don't start meeting the what'd she say exactly? She's like, we really need to see this talk time go down. And I was like, why? I'm meeting the handle time. I was like, I'll try. But I was like, what? What's going to happen? And she just kind of, the way that she was talking just pissed me off. So I just like, you know what? What? I was like, what? You fire me? I was like, what? You fire me like the other people? Huh? If my talk time's too high? And then it got to the point where I didn't say any swear words to her. But like I was pissed. I was just like, dude, she's also just been. Well, she nags at me like she's nitpicks. She micromanages.
I hated when like people did that on my days.
Dude, it's
Obviously the assistant managers or whatever, they always wanted to try to be like they felt like they were in charge, but it's like no, I'll ask the manager when he gets back. Like
yeah, it's just like I don't know.
Produce. I heard my manager told me to do it this way, so I'm gonna do it what the manager said, how he wanted it.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna have like you boss me around and say do it this way, because the minute I do it your way, he's gonna be like, why'd you do it that way? Like what? I don't know.
Plus, also like the problem is my supervisor that I have to work under. Like I have no other supervisors I can have. Like it's her, and then there's our program manager, and then it's like, but they're just. It's bad. Like I've just never been so like I've been working for FCR for about almost 12 years, and actually it has been 12 years already. I've been on a few different clients because each client that I've been on ended up moving because we got too expensive, so they went with cheaper alternatives. But yeah. And this client has been the worst experience I've ever been on. I have shitty leadership. I would know what shitty leadership looks like. This is it. I've never had this level of incompetence and never a client this aggravating to work for. It's a mixture of the client and my current leadership. When I say client, I mean the company that that we do the outsourcing for the customer service. And I'm not going into too much detail about what that is though, because you motherfuckers are listening. But no, actually, it's fun. I'm kind of curious how many people are like commenting, like, are you gonna like fucking say anything? Oh, only one person. Only one person watching. That's insane.
It is insane, but they'll probably like preview it.
That's awesome, man. I'm just trying to tell people, please like this